So fans who are just joining us again, we apologize for any technical difficulties. As I know we've been stuck in some ad stuff, so I really apologize about that. The things we couldn't control on our end, we're trying to get them fixed. But 17-9, our score. Make that 17-10 is Wicker with the +1. There's 6:07 left in the half. This has been a hot shooting half for Lehi. Pretty quiet here in the second quarter thus far, 2 minutes in. Cooper Lewis, leading scorer in this one. Cooper, the Junction J. This is a young man at Cooper Lewis that got to watch a lot of good basketball growing up. Thinking about it, when he was 8 years old, I mean, you got to watch T.J. Haas and Nick Emery and Eric Mika, and then got to watch Frank Jackson and others as he was coming up. And he got to watch some great, great basketball. Then that doesn't even count going to practices with his dad, watching BYU practices and everything else. So Cooper Lewis having a night as there was an offensive foul on Davis, number 2 on Alex Fisher. So that's 18 fouls on the Darts, 7 on the Pioneers. Hawkins back in the corner. Bromley for 3. No. Rebound taken by Fisher. Alex hounded by Bromley, and Bromley with the steal and the timeout. Oh, man, all the hustle stuff being turned in by Davis. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. You're watching Davis Start Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
.5:12 remaining in the first half. Going to want to apologize. I know we've had some technical issues here in the first half, but with ads running, we had some connection issues, so we apologize about that, but we got them straightened out. Should be okay now. But Dusty Lister with you, Davis Start Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network, presented by Heidemann Associates. Go to utah.law to get a free consultation from Justin Heidemann and Associates. And it's utah.law final office nearest you. They'll even do it over video if you need to. As it has been an effort first half from Lehi. As the 3 is good, a foul away from the basketball. I think we're counting it, and it's going to be a foul on Lehi. No, pardon me, a foul on Davis. Foul away from the ball is going to be called on Zach Fisher. So hit the 3, keep the ball, or is it Varner shooting a free throw? It is. So Cooper Lewis with another 3. I believe it's his second or third 3 of the half. We'll get those official stats from Curtis Pettengill here momentarily. 4:55 left in the half as Varner hits the first free throw. It was a 1-on-1, as that's the 9th team foul on Davis, the first on Zach Fisher, who's got 7 of the 10 Davis points. Second free throw good as well. 4:55 left in the half, and a 14-point deficit for Davis. Darts will be hosting their tournament next week. We'll have the Dart games right here on KSLSports.com. I mentioned Lehi will be hosting the Holiday Hoop Fest. You want to tune into that. Duncanville coming back. We also have girls games as well. As Agate pulls for 3, doesn't hit. And the rebound taken by Bromley. 4.5 to go in the half. Bromley sends cross court to Hawkins. Cut off there by Wicker. Cooper Lewis. Thought that was going to drop the way he shot in the half. And now a foul on Lewis will be, I believe, his first. 4:13 left in the half. Now this first half is offensively has been as frustrating as Utah's first half in the Pac-12 championship game. But that puts Zach Fisher at the line for 1-on-1. And he leaves it open, and the rebound tracked down by Hawkins. Lehigh been a little faster to loose balls tonight. Is on the other end, Braxton Hawkins gets that one to crawl up and in. You go inside of 4 minutes left in the half. Morgan cross court, 3 on the way for Wicker, won't go. And the rebound to Cooper Lewis, 3:45 on a rolling clock. Quick on the other end, Hawkins is going to draw the block, and that'll be double bonus free throws for Braxton Hawkins, much to the dismay of Coach Sims. That was number 2 on Wicker. Been up and down here. The strive for Hawkins is mentioned, the contingent, certainly watching from Canada. As the stream was down, we went through the whole thing, but really love the Hawkins family and all our coverage. And this is Davis Stream, but we get to know so many families around the state. And certainly thoughts continue to be with the Hawkins family, and suddenly losing their father a year ago, Tyler, and one of our good friends is Ike Morgan on the drive, going to send that ball out. Atwater for 3. Maybe a little bit of a spark here for Davis. So Atwater did on Tuesday night at 8 points in the first half. 2 threes and then a made bucket. 3:15 remaining in the half. Hawkins from the corner. And Easton can't get that one to drop. Quickly on the run now. Ike Morgan. Wicker back to Atwater. You see, not a chucker. Coleman Atwater. Is Fisher. Not Atwater on the baseline. Rattles it home. There's 5 quick points there for Coleman Atwater. As we go inside of 3 minutes, down to 2:45 remaining in the first half. I believe Davis can close out the half with a strong finish. And now you got a little hand check foul there on Zach Fisher. And that is number 2 on Fisher. And it'll be double bonus free throws as got stock and used his hands and didn't stay in front. First free throw good. As Preston Varner comes back on. And Kobe Lewis will get a break. And the second free throw lipped out. And rebound to Fisher. Comes Morgan. Quickly, Wicker gets back to Zach Fisher at a quick start. 7 points in the first quarter. He's yet to score here in the second. Send out to Wicker. Wicker inside to Eggett, and then the foul on the shot. I'm going to put Caden Eggett at the line for 2 free throws. Number 2 on Tanner Cook. That is the 9th team foul on the Pioneers. So 2:26 left in the half. Eggett lifts out the first. Free throws were a frustrating part of the game on Tuesday night. The Darts left a lot of free throws open at the line, and a little bit of that tonight. Having a lot of opportunities tonight. Eggett hits the second, so splits the pair. In the building, they got a 29-16. We'll match what's in the building. There's Bromley. We'll work it up top. Kind of 2:10 on a rolling clock. 15 on the shot clock. The corner to Hawkins. Braxton cross court to Bromley. Cook out to Hawkins for 3. A little strong. Got it back. Fresh shot clock. The shot clock horn goes off, but it should have reset. And the rebound to Davis. Good defensive stand there for the Darts. Can they put up a 0-1 end and get points on the other? Wicker gets the defender off his feet and kisses it off the window. So Wicker with the bucket. And it's an 11-point game with a minute and a half remaining in the first half. Hawkins into the corner to Bromley. Ooh, maybe he shuffled his feet there. Gets it back. Hawkins fall away a little wide to the right. Saved back in, but taken by Atwater. Here comes Coleman. Defender on his back, leaves it for Fisher. Spacing a little off, and Varner with the block, but going to get him with the body. Well, John Wooden would have loved the spacing on that fast break, but it ends in free throws here for Zach Fisher. Mentioned 7 first quarter points. Looking for his first points of the second quarter. The foul goes to Varner, his second, as Zach hits the first. Is Elijah Betts. Will come in for Varner. Tanner Cook comes off the floor as well as Fisher goes 1 of 2 from the stripe. 10-point game. Inside of 1 minute left in the half. Been a great surge here to close out the half. Well, a 9-4 run for the Darts. 3 from Bromley is good. Another 3 for Lehi here in the first half. 39 seconds left. So shot clock at 28. Coleman Atwater. He's got 5 in the quarter. Sends up to Fisher. Thought that was going to skip by him. 30 seconds now. Shot clock down to 20 with 27 on the game. Ike Morgan. Nice job of knifing his way through and laying that in. Shot clock is off. There's a game clock down to 20 seconds. "13 seconds. Cooper Lewis with 10 seconds. Betts back out, 5 seconds. Lewis with 3. Lewis with 2. Free throw won't, or putback won't go. And that will do it for the first half. We go to the locker room. It is Lehi 32, Davis 21. You are watching Davis basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com.
Salt Lake Running Company is inspiring our community to move with purpose, embrace adventure, and consciously connect to their bodies. Exercise is essential, now more than ever. Take control of the chaos and make time for you. From the gym to the trail, SLRC can help you find the focus to define your finish line. Visit one of our 5 locations along the Wasatch Front or shop online at slrc.com.
And welcome back to Dart Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Dusty Litster with you. Our start of the third quarter, Lehigh 32, Davis 21. That'll be Lehigh basketball. As we got stats from Curtis Pettengill and his wonderful wife, the sweetest woman on earth. As for Lehigh, it was Braxton Hawkins with 10 points in the first half. Cooper Lewis had 9. Leading the way for the Pioneers is Cooper Lewis now with 11. Where that kid will be in a year is going to be really, really impressive. Is the Darts found some offense toward the end of the half, scoring 11 points to close things out in the last, I think it was about just inside the 2 minutes left. As Fisher drives, can't get that one to crawl in. It's just the third quarter. Hawkins climbs the ladder and gets that one to fall in, and a 15-point lead. And that was the largest lead of the night in the first half, I should say, for Lehigh. It was a 25-10 lead. As Morgan drives and is fouled on the take. And if that goes on Brousseau, no, it does not. It goes on Cooper Lewis, his second. And for the Darts, Zach Fisher with 8 first half points, 7 in the first quarter. Is Fisher going to pull for 3 and hits? Alex Fisher. One of his brothers that played for Coach Sims. Cousin to Zach Fisher, number 4. There's Hawkins back on the angle to Spencer Anderson. Now Cooper Lewis straight away. Hawkins for 3. Wide to the left, and the rebound taken by Morgan. 6:35 on a rolling clock in the third quarter. Eggett. Oh, cannot get the 3 to drop. That was one he hit on Tuesday night. 6:20 left in the third. On the angle, Hawkins along the baseline to Anderson. Send it out for 3. Varner, no. Backside board to Hawkins. Can't get the putback to fall in. And the rebound taken by Alex Fisher. Now Zach Fisher goes at Varner and is cut off there. Let's see if the Darts can reset the offense. Up top with Eggett. Morgan. And now to Colby Wicker. Eggett sees parted. Eggett all the way to the rim. Able to get Lewis off his feet. And it's a 10-point game. 36-26. .535 on a rolling clock. 25 seconds left in the shot clock. Cross court. Lewis pulls at the junction. Does not go. Eggett knocked that ball off of Anderson. And it will be Dart basketball. Looking to get it back inside of single digits here. The Darts trying to climb back in this game. The Utes first and goal, down 7. It's a Utah-USC game looking like the game in October. Eggett. Just able to say that, get back out to Fisher. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 3 from Wicker, got it. We saw Wicker at the end of regulation on Tuesday night get going offensively, and he certainly tried to pick things up. That's his 5th point. Or pardon me, that's his 8th point. He had 5 in the first half. Up top, Lewis pulls for a deep 3, won't go, and the rebound taken by Fisher. Stop on one end, got to get buckets on the other. Eggett goes at Brousseau, got cut off by Grayson. Send back up top with Colby Wicker. Into the corner, Ike Morgan. 3 just slipped out. And the rebound to Hawkins. Quickly ahead, Anderson. Anderson reverses, left it short, rebound to Eggett. Here come the Darts, but 3 defenders back here for Lehigh. 4:05 on a rolling clock in the third. Wicker. 3 won't go. 4 minutes even remaining in the third. thought that was going to fall. It's almost the same bounce that Lewis got in the first half, in the first quarter. .345 on a rolling clock. Lewis again for three. On-line, but rattles out. Anderson with the board. Jump ball. Possession belongs to Davis. Coleman Atwater going to come in for Coach Sims. Cooper just can't get that shot to fall. .338 left in the quarter. Davis chances to get back, to continue to chip into this deficit. And Wicker. Drop it inside. Fisher reverses and scores. 5-point ball game. Davis going to try to pick up the pressure. Back up top to Hawkins and hand back to Lewis. Straight away, Hawkins. Got the three. Braxton Hawkins with the triple gives him 13 on the night. And the Darts keep it going offensively, trailing by 8. Fisher sent back out to Wicker. Oh, offensive foul on Morgan as Lewis hit the deck. So tough one to go there. That is number 2 on Eggett. Cut on the screen, not on Wicker, as they go into Grayson Brousseau. Brousseau goes at Fisher, sends up top. Hawkins chase him off the three, go hard. The block to Fisher. And now a foul to Easton Hawkins. It'll be Davis ball. That's his second team foul on the Pioneers. The second on Hawkins. 1:58 left in the third. But Utah making it a new game out in the desert. Championship Friday. Hope you're enjoying it. So much basketball coverage coming your way here on the Rewind Sports Network. Got tournaments coming out of our ears next week. Davis tournament at Sky Ridge, and then here at the Holiday Hoop Fest is Hawkins going to pick up the foul. That's to Braxton Hawkins. Not to be confused with Easton. Oh, they called it on Cook, not on Hawkins. Interesting, as Coleman Atwater will go the line for 2. Knocks down the first. Atwater, just like he did on Tuesday night, started put up some points in the court in that first half. Had 5 points in the second quarter. Jumpstart the offense for the Darts as he hits both of them here. Makes it a 6-point game. 2 possessions. And the foul to Coleman Atwater. One thing we'll try not to do, try not to nitpick every call. One thing I had to clean up was the goaltend on Tuesday night, as that ball was picked off by Atwater. Try to do that in the next break, as here comes Fisher. Fisher gets into the defender, floats it up. No! Brousseau at the backside board, and you get a loose ball foul to Atwater. It'll be number 10 against Hawkins. Make sure they get that right there, and Hawkins. It's his second personal foul. And the clock didn't start, so we have to reset. The clock didn't go. So again, we'll make sure we clear that up. We had that goaltend. I talked about the plays I didn't agree with. Didn't get an explanation later on some foul stuff, but remember, he had the basket interference on Davis. I thought it was correctly called. And then you had the goaltending non-call when Isaac Garrett had that block off that ball off the window. Well, that was properly officiated. It was not goaltending. We were able to confirm that with an official before the game tonight. So we always appreciate our officials giving us context and clarity on the rules. Backside to Morgan, sent back up top for three. Gordon can't get it. Rebound taken by Hawkins. 20 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Bromley ahead to Anderson. Spencer will back things out, send it cross court to Hawkins with 12. Bromley with 10. Anderson looking inside to Brousseau. Can't get it there. Now in to try to go inside to Varner. Rather, it wasn't Brousseau, it was Varner. And that ball popped out of bounds by Davis with 3 seconds to go. As Cooper Lewis comes in for Spencer Anderson. Bromley going to trigger the inbound. Lewis at the horn. And it won't go. That'll do it for the third quarter. Davis climbing into this one. We go to the fourth quarter. It's Lehi 42, Davis 33. You're watching Dart Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Welcome back into Lehi High School, start of the fourth quarter. Dusty Lister with you. Lehi leading Davis 42-33. You're watching Dart Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. As always, presented by Heidemann and Associates. Go to utah.law to get a free consultation. And that be getting your living will and trust set up, get a business set up. If you feel like you were wronged in an investment, and even divorce, Heidemann Associates there to help you out. We hope that's not why you're getting a hold of them, but traveling violation inside. So turnover on Lehi. It'll be Davis basketball. So a defensive stop on this end. Looking for buckets on the other. Here for the Darts. Picked up the offense substantially. I mean, it's a 23-17 ball game since it was 25-10. As Wicker sends up top right into the corner. Now Fisher pulls for three. It just won't go down. Gordon couldn't get the rebound. Boxed out by Brousseau, and it's Bromley with the board and Pioneer basketball. Can't apologize about not having a clock. We were having some technical issues, and the clock was malfunctioning. So decided to make sure everything was right after some other issues, and how to make lemonade with lemons. Nice ball fake by Brousseau. Sent out to Bromley. And another three for Bromley and another three for Lehi. That is 6 points for Bromley off of two shots. Or probably three shots. He is one of three, or two of three from downtown. Wicker can't get rid of it. Stolen by Hawkins, and he lost that out of bounds. looked up the floor and turned it over. 6:29 left in the fourth as Caden Neggett, Coleman Atwater, Colby Wicker come back on, or probably and Ike Morgan come on to join Colby Wicker. And it is Lewis, Cook, Anderson, Varner, and Braxton Hawkins on the floor for Coach Lewis as Eggett send out to Fisher. Zach him off the screen. All poked away by Anderson, but got it back. 18 on the shot clock. Somehow Atwater got that ball to Morgan. Eggett inside, take the bump. And they'll call it on the shot. So the foul inside to Cook. That is number 4 on Cook. And the 5th on the Pioneers. 3 team fouls on Davis. They also have the possession arrow on a jump ball. As Eggett hits the first. He said he was in his habitual shooting motion. That's the way the rule is written to get free throws. Got the first. And the second. So a 10-point game. Got it down to 7. In fact, got it down to 6. Could get some shots to drop for the Darts. And Lehi's been able to all of a sudden fire on offense. They got a lot of very good players, underclassmen players as well. As Lewis sends out up to Anderson. Backdoor cut to Hawkins. Doesn't finish, no call on the contact. I thought Eggett might draw the foul, and now a loose ball foul on the rebound. Goes against Lehi. Yeah, an opportunity here for Davis, but we had that on Tuesday night too. Remember, Isaac Garrett left his feet, and a lot of times when the defender leaves his feet, it's almost a guaranteed foul. The rule states if they're vertical, they go straight up in the cylinder, that it's not a defensive foul. And the official's saying that Eggett did that there. But if you bring that arm down, any movement whatsoever, then it is a foul. But if you jump straight in the air and don't do anything else, it's not a foul. Is Eggett, series of moves on Brousseau, didn't fire. 20 seconds on the shot clock as Atwater, maybe had that one poked away by Cook. Coleman, skip to the corner. Wicker with 10 on the shot clock. 7, 5 on the shot clock. And now bailed out on the foul by Anderson. Will reset the shot clock, and there's 5:17 left in the fourth quarter. And that will put Davis in the bonus. The third personal foul on Spencer Anderson will put Coleman Atwater at the line for the front end of 1-1. And he got the first. There's the first, get a second. Davis, only 3 team fouls. So we'll keep our eye on that. I always say that when it's disparity of this nature and this amount, you usually see it get caught up pretty quick as Atwater hits the second. So got them both. Back within just a couple possessions here. 45-37, 5:15 remains in the fourth quarter. Davis, we saw him on Tuesday night, come charging back against Pleasant Grove. Can they do it again tonight? As Cooper Lewis has been quiet in the third. Hawkins up top now to Anderson, back to Hawkins. Hawkins for 3, his second of the quarter. Braxton Hawkins. Himself quite the night. Quickly down the floor, Eggett. Oh, Brousseau could challenge it. Eggett left it sharp off the window. Come back the other way. Anderson to the rim. And Lehi answers with 5 quick points. A 3 from Hawkins. It's a stop on this end. That is a big swing. After the made free throws from Atwater, made it an 8-point game. 3 on this end from Wicker. Got it. Big answer there from Colby Wicker. Remember this Dart team, a lot of these guys didn't get to see a lot of time a year ago. Eggett got just a little bit of time. With so many seniors, you're going to see them bounce back. And now you're going to see the advent of the shot clock. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. There is no milking the clock here. You get 35 seconds. As Brousseau faces up on Eggett. Little Carmelone jumper won't fall, and the rebound taken by Fisher. Zach into the lane. Leaves it on the baseline there for Eggett, who lays it in. So got the 5 points back that they quickly gave up, and it back to an 8-point game. 45-37. Now a timeout taken by Coach Quincy Lewis. 3:31 left in the fourth quarter. You're watching Davis Star Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network, presented by Heidemann and Associates. .331 left in the fourth quarter. Dusty Lister with you here on the Rewind Sports Network. Hope wherever you are, you've enjoyed the snow day. Late starts all over the state. Wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be when everything went down, but hope you're all safe and warm. Anderson goes cross court to Hawkins. Able to corral that ball. 20 on the shot clock. 3 from Lewis. Rolls off the rebound to Fisher. Davis a chance to cut this to a 2-possession game with a made bucket. Coleman Atwater playing with 4 fouls. Over to Zach Fisher. Hands up top to Ike Morgan. Inside of 3 minutes left, down to 2:55. 20 on the shot clock. As Wicker backs out, goes off the screen of Eggett. Inside, Eggett lost the handle, and they'll keep it here as they out of bounds off of Hawkins. Better than picking up the foul if you're Lehi. 7 seconds on the shot clock, 2:42 on the game clock. So Morgan will inbound. Goes into Eggett. Eggett hands off to Morgan, 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Hangs, it crawls out on the rebound to Anderson. That ball was 3/4 of the way down, and the wide channel basketball popped out. 2:25 left in the fourth. 20 on the shot clock. Anderson straight away Varner. Go inside to Brousseau. Working on Eggett. Grayson fall away, and he's fouled on the shot. The foul will be charged to Zach Fisher. And 2 free throws coming to the state champion tight end. Had a chance to talk with his brother, Jackson Brousseau, the reigning 5A Offensive Player of the Year in the Rewind Football Awards, and Grayson misses the first. Got to clarify, their father, Matt, was a junior college athlete, said he wasn't as good of an athlete as his boys. I want to clarify that because on the football stream, which is just now on the record, I said he was a Division I goalie. He said that he wanted to clarify that I may have misunderstood. So there's that. Matt always wants to clarify. He needs great help helping us get things set up tonight, too. So Wicker on the drive, draws the foul, count the bucket. The hoop and the harm to Colby Wicker. And there's 2 minutes left in this one, and Wicker a chance to make it a 6-point game. And Wicker hits the free throw, and no timeout. They thought there might have been a timeout or a sub. He said no. So here we go, 2 minutes even, remaining in the fourth quarter in a 2-possession game. Davis just will not go away. This is such good stuff here in the preseason for this Dart basketball team with so much inexperience against good competition the last 2 nights. Send to the corner. Varner, 4-3. That's a back-breaking shot to push the lead back up to 9, but Lehi has done that all night. When they've had to answer offensively, they have done so, but the Darts have not gone away. Minute and a half left in this one. Trailing by 9. Wicker. Back rimmed on the 3. Rebound to Atwater. Coleman. Sends out to Fisher. Alex now back to Wicker. Atwater can't get the 3 off. Good defense from Anderson. Junction jumper won't go. Tipped up by Fisher and out of bounds off of Lehi. And we will stay with the Darts with 1:10 to go. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Tanner Cook will come back in for Coach Quincy Lewis.
You work too hard.
You can see Coach Ross from Lehi. Or probably from Lone Peak. What am I doing? 1:10 left. Here we go. Reset the shot clock. Backdoor cut to Fisher, who lays it in. Remember, with the shot clock, they can continue to play a little defense. They only have 2 possessions left, and now the timeout to Davis. See if they put any time back on the clock, because they actually rolled the second or 2 off. And we'll see. We'll take a quick break. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back.
Mountain Land Power Equipment provides exceptional service and high-quality brands you know and trust in lawn, landscaping, and snow removal products. Our experienced staff of technicians repair all types of snow plows, snow blowers, lawn mowers, small engines, and is trained to answer questions about lawn, garden, snow removal, and landscaping products. Mountain Land Power Equipment, now with 2 locations to serve you in Salt Lake City and Springville.
It all starts with a smile. To show you care, offer a sign of love, welcome someone home. Even when we don't see each other, or share a room, even without words, smiles bring us together. Let's keep yours healthy. Stonehaven Dental. Schedule online at stonehavendental.com.
.101 left in the fourth quarter. They did not put the time back on the clock. So, I don't want to beat dead horse. I shouldn't, but there was a little bit of time that ran off before the timeout was granted. But 7-point game after the made bucket from Fisher. Full court pressure from Davis. 55 seconds. Able to break the press. Lehi now block charge. And when in doubt, they're going to go block. And the foul to Ike Morgan. The 15th foul on Davis. They've got 2 more. Probably next to 6, so 1 to give. 52.2 left. Fresh shot clock. 35 seconds. Anderson into Cooper. Lewis trapped at the midcourt stripe, and Quincy Lewis takes a timeout wisely as we'll take it with him. You're watching Dart Basketball on KSLSports.com. .6 left. 31 seconds on the shot clock. Davis needs the ball back. We got 5 team fouls. They also have the possession arrow on a jump ball, and we got a foul before the inbound. So now no fouls left to give, as that foul will go to Alex Fisher. 6th team foul. It'll be bonus free throws. Number 3 on Alex. Into Lewis. Over to Bromley with 44. Now the foul to Fisher. It'll be his 4th personal. And now we'll put Bromley at the line for the front end of 1-and-1. First free throws of the night. So Coleman Atwater will come on. Offense-defense change here for Coach Sims as Bromley, the front end of 1-and-1. Hits the first. First non-3-point point of the night. Bromley hits them both. 9-point game again. 40 seconds to go. Davis got to move quickly. Morgan, check to make sure he's in bounds. Sends Fisher for 3, and it won't go. Rebound to Brousseau. It'll be Brousseau walking to the other end. 1-on-1 free throws coming to him. 30 seconds to go in a 9-point game. Davis has 4 timeouts left as well, so plenty of ways to stop the clock on made buckets. Trailing by 3 possessions. A made free throw will make it 4 and make it really, really hard. Because at the score, take the timeout, get the stop, score, timeout. As Brousseau misses on the front end, so opportunity here for Davis. 28 seconds. Shot clock is off. Eggett will pull for 3. Short, and the rebound to Cooper Lewis. And he has a stolen. Atwater inside to Fisher. Hesitation and bucket. And foul. So just that way you want to draw it up if you're Coach Sims. No need to use the timeout either. 18 seconds to go. And Fisher goes to the line looking for the 3-point play. And Fisher hits the free throw. So saves the timeout after the foul. They got a good ball out of Lewis's hands. They wanted to travel, didn't get it. Cross court to Bromley, who just hit free throws. They got a foul. Clock's going to run out. Here's Brousseau. Now the foul to Brousseau. And he said, look, I got the pass off. But it'll be Grayson going back to the line. It'll be the last 1-on-1 free throws of the night. So the front end coming to Brousseau, who just missed. 8 seconds left. Math is really tough here. Because Davis on a missed free throw. Davis got to get it, get down there, hit the 3. Immediately call a timeout. Maybe 3 seconds left. If everything goes the right way. And Grayson back rims the free throw. Here we go, 7 seconds. Morgan sends out Eggett, 3 seconds. Wicker for 3, won't go, and that'll do it. Great effort from Davis, but it's Lehi with a 56-49, or probably 56-50 win over the Darts. And for Davis, back-to-back losses, but man, they learned a lot about this team and their resiliency, and they'll continue to get better. Region 1's going to be really tough, but these early games against PG, to figure in the 6A, Lehi in 5A, I mean, this is one of the top teams in not just 5A, but in the state of Utah. This is a really, really good test tonight for the Davis Darts. Our Heinemann Associates players of the game for Lehi. I mean, I'd like to go Bryson Bromley. We'll go 2. I'll go a little Dane Stewart action. I'm going to go 2. Bryson Bromley made timely shots, big free throws. I thought he made hustle plays as well. Cooper Lewis was absolutely spectacular offensively for Lehi. And for the Davis Darts, we'll go Colby Wicker. I thought Wicker played great. Big-time shots down the stretch. Made great plays. And for Davis, I know it's a loss, but, man, they're learning a lot. And Coach Sims and his team will continue to get better. Again, our final score, Lehi 56, Davis 50. We'll see you next week on Davis Dart Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. For Tino Psyche, I'm Dusty Lister. So long from Lehi.